Hi friends, this is Wani and welcome to Wani's house. Today I'm sharing with you my Big Mama's fried green tomatoes recipe. You can't be in the South without some fried green tomatoes. So the first item that you're going to need is an egg. This recipe is so easy and you only need a couple of ingredients. I'm just going to beat my egg until the yolk is broken. Next ingredient I'm adding is some Louisiana hot sauce. If you don't like Louisiana, use whatever kind of hot sauce that you like. You can use Tabasco or even Sriracha will probably be really good in this. But just put a couple of drops of the hot sauce and mix it well so that the hot sauce and the egg are mixed together. So I'm going to set my egg aside, and so I'm using one green tomato because it's only for my husband and myself, and I've cut my tomatoes up fairly thick. You don't want them too thin because they'll get soggy. And add your seasonings. I'm adding some salt, and I'm also going to add some seasoned salt. You know, I love the tomatoes.Today seasonings, and so that is what I'm sprinkling on here on these tomato slices. And just make sure that the seasoning is evenly distributed all over your tomato slices. The one thing you don't want is to bite into a bland tomato. And then I'm going to freshly ground some black pepper. Then I'm going to turn it over and repeat the process. Sprinkling the regular kosher salt, and now the tomatoes.Today Creole seasoning salt, and lastly the fresh ground black pepper. And then I'm just gonna rub it in, just to kind of just rub it all over the tomato to make sure that the seasoning is all over the tomatoes, the front and the back. So now I have a bowl of flour. You can use whatever type of flour, but Big Mama always use white lily, so I'm using white lily. Adding my same seasoning to the flour, the freshly ground black pepper, the tomatoes.Today seasoned salt, and some white kosher salt. And I will just mix it together. So now I have my egg mixture and my flour mixture, and just dip the tomato into the egg mixture and then bring it over to your flour mixture and make sure that there is enough flour on each side. Now I know there's some people who use cornmeal. Big Mama didn't use cornmeal. She used white lily flour, and so I like it okay with cornmeal, but because I was raised with it dredged in flour, that is the way I'm going to make it. So over to my side, I have a pan with a shallow amount of cooking oil in there. I don't want too much cooking oil because I don't want my tomatoes to get soggy, and that is why I also cut them a little thick. So once all of the flour is over the tomato, and I'll put it on the plate so it can kind of rest just for a second, and then I will place it into the hot oil. Okay, so here is my tomatoes in my frying pan. As you see, I don't have a lot of oil in the frying pan, and I will just cook it until one side gets brown and flip it over. And guys, this is it. This is the final presentation of my fried green tomatoes, just like Big Mama used to make. And they are perfect when they're spanking hot out of the frying pan, out of the grease. It is so good. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know you guys have been asking for more cooking videos, and that's what I'm trying to bring to you. So if you like videos like this, I would appreciate if you give me a thumbs up, like my video, and I would also like for you to share it. So guys, you know what I always say, the next time you're in town, you can always stop by Winnie's house, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.